to the Tea Spot. If you're new here, hi, we're friends. Come sit down, get comfortable. So, let's get right into this because this is funny. Looking back on it, well, it was funny then. But it's even more hilarious now because, what? Now, y'all know how some parents can be. Some just jump to conclusions, they think the worst, and some kind of just assume and start telling people stuff and not asking and checking with you first. They just start telling people what they think, and things kind of go haywire, right? Right. That's what happened to me one time. See, what had happened was we went out, me, a couple of my friends. I know it was Joe. I think Chrissy went. Joe, remind me, was it me, you, Chrissy, and I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing somebody. I cannot think right now. But we went to one of our usual places in Grand Blanc called Kickers. Shout out to Kickers. And DJ JR, that's my cousin. He's always there scratching and stuff. You know, not like that. Pause. They always show us a good time. And DJ JR or Jeff, he is always playing the best tunes. He tells me no when I ask him to play Usher, but he does it, and then he'll text me, leave me alone, little girl. But hey, you played me an Usher song, I'm good. I don't ask for much. So this particular night, it was a regular night. We wanted to go out, hang out, you know, do what we do. And this was around tax season. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in your back pocket, all right? We're having fun. They're playing good music. Everybody's dancing, having a good time, right? So all of a sudden, this dude starts throwing money in the air, like a handful of money. You would have thought we were in the King of Diamonds or something. We were at Kickers in Grand Blanc. But this dude starts throwing money, like handfuls of money. And like I said, it was tax season, so he probably had some money to blow. I don't know. But he started throwing money, and I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was just my hair on my shoulder because something fell like on my shoulder, and I went to move it out of the way. Well, I went to move my hair out of the way. But as I'm moving my hair out of the way, I felt something that didn't feel like hair. And I looked, and it was a $5 bill. I was like, what? And I'm like, what the heck? Because like I said, I saw him throwing money. I saw it fall, but I didn't think that one kind of feathered over to where we were at. We were kind of close to him, but not really. You know those money machines that are at Chuck E. Cheese or at Roller Haven when it's your birthday and you go in there and you're grabbing money and it's flying around everywhere and coupons and stuff, and you stuff it in your shirt and your shoes and your socks and your pants and your pockets and stuff. That's what it kind of looked like. People were trying to grab it like they were in the money machine, and it was their birthday. And I'm just like, what the heck? And a couple of bills kind of fell around me. So I casually just stepped on it, pulled it to me, put it in my pocket. You know, I didn't really make that much of a big deal out of it. Until maybe 10 minutes later, he does it again. He throws another handful of money, and I'm just like, he could at least throw some 10s and some 20s or something. You throwing 5s and 1s. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you gonna throw some bigger bills. It's tax season. Obviously, you got it to blow. You got it to throw. Throw something else. I was just kidding, though. I really didn't care, honestly. I'm just like, you know, I'm just talking mess, you know. And he actually throws a handful of like 10s and like 5s, and I'm just like, oh, did he hear what I said? Because I think I just whispered it to Joe. So at this point, yeah, we're grabbing it. We're grabbing the money. We're grabbing it. We kind of grabbing what's floating around us and what's around us on the ground, you know, stepping on it with our foot, pulling it in. You know what I'm saying? So I have a couple of 5s, and I got some 1s, and I think I ended up grabbing a 20. I think I grabbed a 20 because I just had that 120. Everything else was like 5s and like 1s and like a couple of 10s. Crinkled up in my shirt, in my back pocket, and I had on thigh-high boots. This was, like I said, tax season. It's still kind of coldish outside, so I have on thigh-high boots. I had some of those bills in my thigh-high boots. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now fast forward maybe 20, maybe 15 minutes later, he throws another handful of money. I don't even remember what he threw this time. I just knew it was dollars, and I was grabbing it. Everybody else was going and grabbing it. Why not play along? So at this point, we're kind of like trying to put everything securely in like pockets or something so it don't fall out, because we had a nice handful of paper on us. And it was so funny because I'm just like, was he supposed to go to the strip club and they ended up here and he was mad? So he just threw it. I don't know. So we went home, and this is when I was living with my mom at the time, and sometimes she would stay up. She wouldn't wait for me exactly, but my mom just would be up in the middle of the night, because she says that that's her quiet time. That's when she can get up and watch TV, because we're asleep. So she always asks, did I have fun? Who did I go with? Of course I had fun. I went with the usual people. The people I'm always with for the most part. You see me, you see them. They're not too far behind. You see them, I'm on my way. So I went to my room, and this is the funny part. So I am pulling out all of the money out of my pockets, out of my shirt, out of my boots, especially because a lot of it went in my boots. So my mom walks in, and she's like, hey, so what all happened at the place you went to? Where did you say that you went? I'm talking to her as I'm counting the money and straightening it out, because I'm about to put it in my stash. And then she was like, oh, okay. Not asking me anything. Not asking anything, you know, besides what she asked me when I first came in the door. So a couple more minutes passed. I'm putting the money in my stash now. I counted it. I had at least $40-something. Not 40-something, maybe close to, child, I don't remember. Don't get me to quote nothing. Don't get me to line up in here. I don't remember. I don't remember how much I had, but I had a nice amount. I had some gas money for the week and some snack money for the week. I had, you know, money to buy me, you know, Pepsi or something if I wanted it, you know, back chips, some, you know. I had enough money for the week to, you know, cash to have on me, you know, that kind of thing. So then she comes back and she was like, Teresa, where you go for real? So then I look up and I'm like, we went to Kickers, Mom. It's this bar in Grand Blanc. Pool tables, they got darts, food. But now it's starting to click like, oh, she seen me getting the money out of every pocket that I have. And I'm like, oh, see, it was this dude, he was in there throwing money, and we caught some of it, and that's what that was. And then she just said, oh, okay, all right. And that was kind of it. I put my money up, went to bed. As I'm getting ready to go to sleep now, I hear her on the phone talking to, I don't remember who she was talking to, but she was on the phone talking to whoever she was talking to that day. And she was like, girl, yeah, Teresa said she went to the bar with her friends, you know, her little friend Joe and them. She always says her little friend because we're younger than her, so we're little. She counting money and taking money out of her boots and stuff. It's all crinkled up. I feel like she may have went, you know what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, does she think that I went somewhere and was swinging on the ceiling and on poles and stuff? She think I was somewhere doing something strange for a piece of change and shaking my tail feather in front of people on purpose? I feel like she may have thought that I was maybe scribbing, or maybe went like for amateur night or something. And this is what I'm thinking in my head. So then the person she was on the phone with was like, oh, what you think, she went to the strip club or something? And then she was like, I don't know. She just had a bunch of money and was counting it and was straightening it out. Like, now you know better than that. I don't even twerk when I go out to no bar, no club, nothing. I don't twerk in like where people could see me. I do my little church work. I sit down and I just be like, hey. My mom thought I was somewhere going like, ah. I was not. I was not doing that. I did not go. And I'm just like, I'm not even gonna go out there and say anything. I'm sleepy. It's time for me to go to bed. So yeah, my mom thought I was shaking my tail feather in front of people on purpose. She thought I was a stripper, or she thought I became one, or at least went and experimented. Because I remember they mentioned something about tryouts for dancers. And I was joking. I was like, hey mom, you know, they got amateur night coming up, you know, they got auditions for dancers coming up, you know, you wanna go? I was just joking. I kind of meant like, you wanna go watch just to be nosy, because I like to people watch. I'm nosy. I just people watch. Like whenever we go somewhere, I'm always in the corner somewhere incognito, just like looking around, scoping out the place, one for safety reasons and just to be aware of my surroundings, but mainly to people watch because I'm nosy. Because people do some crazy stuff when they be out. Child, I'd be like, oh. But I made a joke. I'm like, hey, you wanna go? You know. And then she's like, you wanna go watch or you wanna go audition? I was just like, if you wanna go watch, we can go watch. If you wanna go audition, I'll do it if you do it. My mom was like, I don't want to go up in there and embarrass them girls. I'll put them all to shame. I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay, Patricia. So I did make a joke about that, probably about a couple of weeks, maybe 2.5 tops, before we went out to Kickers that night. And she probably just reverted back to that, what I said before, and probably thought I actually went and did it. So she never brought it back up to me. I didn't say anything else about it. I didn't have a reason to, you know, but it was just funny that she was like, I think Teresha done went and became a not me, no ma'am. If anything, I'll go watch because I'm curious and I'm nosy. Be up there, nope, nah. It was just funny to me that she thought that. I can't believe it. Yeah, y'all, that is the time when my mom thought that I had either became a scripper or went to amateur night to experiment to see if I could become one. To this day, I don't know who that dude was that was in there throwing that money, but I'm like, okay, we need to go back to Kickers because he might be there. He might throw some more gas money out. I'm just saying. We've been back a couple times since then. He wasn't there. He threw all his tax money in the air. He didn't have nothing else to throw. He didn't have nothing else to give. Dang. I hope that you guys enjoyed that story. I will be back with more funny stories about my mom because my mom's funny. Like, she tells me how goofy I am, but I had to get it from somewhere. I mean, I didn't get this way on my own. I had help. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, whatever time you're watching this. And I will see you on the next one. All right, will be great. Bye.